Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Green Factor, a show where we talk about green design and the business of sustainability. Today, we'll be talking about the fundraising journey. I've gotten a lot of questions in terms of fundraising for impact company, or social enterprises and of course traditional business as well. So I decided to make an episode about this. So let's go through this. So I think before we go into the topic, I think I'm gonna just give you an introduction of what I do and what we are heading as well, for you to get a sense of what we are doing as of now and previously, and then we're gonna delve deeper a little bit into the challenges. So without further ado, I think I want to go through the slides about our journey and how we are fundraising. So let's dive to this. Okay, so hello everyone. Hello again. Thank you for coming in and tuning in to this presentation. So this is a presentation about our current funding round, which is the Angel round or the ECF round. So it started off in when I was 11 years old. During school holidays, my parents will be asking me to work at the factory. So at that time, it was in Sungai Buloh. Every school holiday will be going there, and I'll be working there. It wasn't that fun at that time, but we were exposed to the industry early on, and we grew up in the business. So in 2008, I joined the family business and I learned more about the industry and also the business that we are doing. Our main business or what we've been doing all these years was working with government contracts and also projects. So these are some of the things that we have been doing and are still doing. For example, we supply furniture for the Ministry of Education. If you grew up in Selangor, some of the school furniture most probably come from our factory as well. We also do other projects like this one. It's an interior project. This is in Selangor. We did the interior and furniture for Mahkamah Syariah, and not just the wood or timber or built-in. We have the full scale of IB and fit-out expertise. For example, we don't just do work with wood. We also work with marbles, granite, carpeting, wall, ceiling, even M&Es like bomber, electrical, and IT as well. So this is, for example, one of our other projects like in Menara PNB. So basically, there's a lot of things that we have done and have been doing, but technically, what we are doing it's the same as everyone else. So there's nothing much that differentiate us from the other companies. And I also look into the revenue that we have gotten all this while. And if you can see, there's spikes and there's lows and high. So when you're working with projects and contract, it's quite unpredictable. Sometimes you get a lot of jobs, but at the same time you don't have much job. So it's really hard to predict and move forward if you just use project as a main in terms of generating revenue for the company. So what I did was I looked more into the industry, and these are some of the learnings that I found. I, the Malaysian timber industry is actually one of the largest in the world. So the industry is very vibrant, very competitive. Malaysia export to more than 160 countries. Last year, our export for furniture is 12.7 billion ringgit. So at that time, when I look into the statistic and industry, I that probably there's around 1,000 industry players, and I don't see anybody in the green space. So I started to look into it, and in 2012, I came across the statistic that Malaysia has the highest rate of deforestation in the world. So it worries me, and it it makes me think a lot about what we do because our business relates directly with the forestry. So in 2012, we decided to adopt the motto "Saving the world one piece at a time." We want to ensure that the products that we make contributes to making the world better, no matter how small. And how we do it is we took the circular approach and adopt it into our business. So we don't just look at our material, we look at the whole process, the glue that we use, the coating that we use, the packaging, the design, and we try to make each process greener. At the same time, we work a lot with stakeholders. So we work with the community, the makers, with media, industry, and even government to get more buy-in into the sustainability agenda. So we have been doing it for more than a decade right now. We now manufacture sustainable products such as furniture, homeware, and gifts. And we have exported to more than 20 countries. In 2008, we got our PEFC certification. So PEFC is a Europe certification that states that our wood comes from sustainable sources. Um, it's particularly important for export market, and we got the certification in 2018. In the same year, we also received the Good Design Award. This is a Japanese award, our first international award. They came to the factory, they sell products, and on that year we won the award. Because we're doing something quite unique or different in the industry, we receive a lot of coverage on newspaper, on radios and TVs, online, offline, local and international. We are lucky to get all this coverage for free. So it helps a lot in terms of our branding and marketing, which is why right now we work a lot with large organization and brands like Coca-Cola, Acer, Canon, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, to name a few. And right now we've been getting a lot of inquiries from other companies as well. This is our traction. If you see the brown lines, so these are the legacy business where this is where, if you can see from the graph as well, it's quite unpredictable in a way. So we don't really want to focus much on the legacy business. What we try to look into right now is the venture business, which is the green business, which is the white lines or the white bars. So let's delve deeper into it. So if from this graph, this is our total sales for our sustainable product or our venture business. As of now, compared to last year, we have achieved more than 2.5 times growth. And by the end of the year, we are looking to be able to get 3 times the revenue of last year for our green products. So it's been quite a hectic and fruitful year for us, and it also proved there's a lot of traction in the green space. These are some statistics about the green market, but um, numbers are just numbers. Right now, we are seeing a lot of actual physical feel of the demand. Our business right now mainly consists of corporates, so we have a lot of corporate clients and corporate queries. We also have a lot of visitors. We have visitors from Maybank, CIMB, Petronas, local and international as well, and also a lot of business queries. So we are right now feeling the benefits of having the sustainability trend right now in our favor compared to 10 years ago when we first started. So when we see there is um, a, a huge demand, and we are our issue right now is not getting sales. We are seeing our issue is not more on capacity. We have to say no to a lot of projects and a lot of opportunities. So that's why we decided we need to fundraise, and we want to give opportunity for people to be part of the movement as well. So we started our co-founder round in 2019, where we raised 3 million ringgit at 20 million valuation. And this, because of COVID and all that, we managed to close it early part of this year, but we managed to close it. And right now, we are opening up our second round, which is our angel investor round. For this round, we are looking to raise 5 million at 30 million valuation, pre-money valuation. We're going to have few more rounds after this, and we are looking to be listed in 2026 if the market is suitable and permits us. So that was the plan. So when I did my first round, um, we work a lot with angel investors and certificated investors. So they are investing around 50 to 100,000 ringgit per investment. So I met more than 400 investors at that time, and a lot of them, they want to contribute, they want to support, but 50,000 is a lot of money for most of them. So they are unable to join that round. So when the angel round, for us to do the angel round, I decided to make it accessible to as much people as possible. So we make it, the minimum investment is 250 ringgit. So we want to offer our customers or people that believe in our cause and want to support our cause to take this opportunity to be part of the organization. So this is the only round where a small amount of money, you can buy the share with small amount of money before IPO. And of course, the next round will be during IPO. So that's why right now we are opening up to our networks and our friends and family, and I'm opening up to your network of friends and family as well to be part of the movement and also take advantage of the green investment. We are looking to be listed in 2026 with a market cap of 200 million, or a potential ROI of 5 to 7 times within these 3 to 4 years. And to give more incentive, we have early bird bonus share. So if you invest now, you get tiered bonus share. So if you invest between 750 to 2,500, you get 5% bonus share. For 2,750 to below 15K, you get 10% bonus share. And if you invest 15K and above, you get 15% additional bonus share. And this round is an ICPS, or ICPS is irredeemable convertible preference share, where you are guaranteed a dividend for 5 years. So for the first year, we get that 2% dividend. The third year, the second year, 3%. The next year, 4%. Year after that is 5% and 5%. So this is a confirmed dividend. Yeah, if you don't get it in the first year, it will accumulate the next year. But within this 5 year, you will get that 19% return on investment. So after the fifth year, the shares will be converted to ordinary shares. So why are we trying to raise? What is our goal? Our goal is to capture 1% of the Malaysian furniture export, which is worth 120 million. So we are looking to get that 120 million from the total export market. And how we do it is we are going to acquire chain of companies. So right now we are focusing a lot on production. We want to acquire company in the raw material space and also the retail space. So once we completed the chain, we can work unisonly. Like for example, if we get 60 million for our sales and retail business, they need to produce the item, so we will then pass it to our production company. So maybe the amount is around 40 million, and to make the production, you need the raw material, which we also source from our own companies, which may be worth 20 million. So if you add up 60 plus 20, 40 plus 20, we have a total sales of 120 million. So this will be our sales channel or market acquisition strategy. We have both local and export. Local, we do both B2B and B2C. Right now, a lot of the revenue comes from the B2B, but we want to see how we can grow our B2C as well. For the export market, we are looking into online and also offline. We go to exhibition, and we also have country partners and investor network as well. So why we are confident in getting this or achieving this? One of it, we are not a startup. We have been in the industry for 29 years, and the last a decade we have been in the green space. So we are not new in the space. We have invested a lot in developing the business in trial and error. So right now the investment is not to try, is to actually run all the things we have planned. So we also have a R&D factory in Ampang, and I would like for you guys to also come and visit us to see what we do, and also see how a new kind of model of manufacturing can be done here in Malaysia. Our team consists um, of people that have been in the industry for more than 10 years, but our special sauce is actually our community. So right now we have 45 team members, which 80% of them are local youth, and 80% of our workforce have diploma and above. So we have a smart kids coming into the industry. They are award winners and also Dean's kids that want to be part of the journey. So we are seeing if we can invest more time and for them to train, and also get more skill, they will be the one that is going to push the company forward. They are going to be the one that is grow the business and also create this impact. So why did I believe in this, or I choose to fundraise and grow the business this way? Because when we decided to put sustainability at the center of the business, it's primarily to save the environment. But after doing it for several years, we are seeing a lot of benefits of having sustainability in the middle of the company. We create new revenue source, we reduce our costs, we increase our margin, and right now we are attracting a lot of talents, or young smart talent into the industry. So when we are seeing that, it's not really a benefit of the environment, it's actually the benefit of the company. So that is why after learning more and more, looking into this, I've come to the conclusion that we have now live in an age where we have enough knowledge to make money and at the same time contributes to making the world better. So that is why do join us and be part of us, be part of women, support the cause, and also make money from doing the right thing. So thank you very much. So that is basically a pitch that I did for, and I'm still doing, because we are actually on our second round of fundraising. So the pitch is over. Now let's go into the topic of today. So it's about fundraising, right? So fundraising, I've shared with you a little bit of what I do and how I do it. Let's go into some of the questions. So let's see. We have some people. James. Hello, James from Atlantic Ocean. Oh, James, you are everywhere, James. Thank you for tuning in. VV. Hi, VV. Love the concept. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in. Adli Kasim, can I say that? Yes, you can. You can look at our website. It's Green Factory Shop / investor relation. So you can get into that. And I would love for you guys to come early because we have the bonus share. So if you get the bonus share, then you get additional share. So do contact me also. You can contact me or you can read it online as well. And you've come a long way from where we first started. Okay. Thank you, Anne, for tuning in, and thank you for the kind words. Alhamdulillah, we have a lot of things that we have done so far, and that is why right now we want to share the cake to more people. So I finished with the comments, or they cannot comment earlier, but right now we're going to go into the challenges. So if you are looking to fundraise or you are already fundraising, looking to complete your need, you will go through the same challenges as well, especially if you're an impact company or social enterprise. Some of the challenge that I face is not a lot of people understand what we do, especially in manufacturing of wood product, because it's traditionally being seen as a sunset industry or like a boring industry. So and not a tech company. So one of the things that I have problem is not convincing, but the investors don't really understand how ESG works or sustainability and all that. So that might have changed nowadays, but that was one of the things that stopping a lot of investors from investing, because some investors they want to invest, but they need to understand your business, and at that time, a lot of the investors look into tech company. So for non-tech, it's they are a bit wary about it because they don't understand how it works and the opportunity and all that. So that what is one of the challenge that we have. The second is actually meeting the investors. So it depends on the way you fundraise. For us, because we before this we work with angel investors, so not a lot of people have this excess amount of uh, capital or cash to invest. So it's very selective, and we have to meet a lot of different people to pitch and all that. So that the meeting of the right people is one challenge, and then also the doing fundraising takes a lot of your time. So it's really difficult to handle your operation, your day to day, your business, and also fundraising at the same time. Um, because fundraising, you need to keep up the momentum. You need to always meet people. You need to always be active in social media. You need to always be engaging, and at the same time your business also, like our business, is growing, so it requires a lot of attention. So managing both is something that is of challenge. And challenges, and then key findings. I want to go more into the key finding, what I find, what my experience have taught me, and I might share, might benefit you guys as well, for fundraisers. I think one is getting to know your company like really deeply, inside and out. So you need to have a lot of data. You need to have a lot of insight in terms of actuality, and also the the other things that is not related in the business. You need to consider and take into account as well. So have a broad mindset of the company, see it in the third party, get the numbers, get the data, and analyze it. So that is the first finding that I find. The second one is meet as much people as possible, or network. It's always networking. For me, I go to a lot of networking events. I meet a lot of people. I ask for recognition. It's asking. You need to start asking people. When you pitch to them, if they say no or yes, you need to ask who else you can pitch to, or who you can meet to help you as well. Because in this stage, you are not only looking for money, you're also looking for support and help to grow the business as well. So use that time to get to know people and also increase your network. So networking is the second. And the third is, don't not underestimate, but just try your luck with a lot of people. Because what I found, sometimes the people that you think will invest in you, they won't invest in you. But some people that barely know us would invest in us. So don't be discouraged if the people that we met don't want to invest. Just keep on doing it and meeting new people, and getting to know their risk appetite, what they want, and all that. So that is the third one. And then also, by doing the networking and pitching a lot, do take the feedback. Do take into account the FAQ. For me, I have a pitch deck. But at the same time, I have an appendix where we have all the FAQs that we have gotten, like from certificated investors. They want to more on the technical side, more on the numbers, but more for a retail, they like to know the story, they like to know the products and all that. So always have various decks with you in term when you are doing your fundraising, and the decks would most probably have to be updated regularly. So my first deck, we have around, I think, 30 plus page, but after going through a lot of processes and upgrading, I think ours is what, maybe 10, I don't know. We have compressed it really so that we get the concise, or the the right amount of information, because not a lot of people want to know a lot of different things, but we need to have some general for them to be interested in what you're doing, and then the question and ask questions. So when they ask question, you also have a supplementary deck to help with that. Yeah, so that is another one. And then and then I think the last one is don't give up. It's fundraising is very difficult. It's tiring, and it will take a lot of your time and energy. So if you want to do this, prepare to invest a lot of your time and energy in this space, and don't give up. Keep on doing, and keep on meeting people. Keep on believing in what you believe, and hopefully you can get to a fundraise as well. So I think for this, if there's any question, you can put it on the comment. If not, you guys can also contact me directly on my LinkedIn or Facebook, and I will try to see how I can help you guys as well, in terms of either if you want to invest in us, you can do that, or if you are looking to fundraise, if you have any specific question I can help, then I will help in whichever capacity I can. So, is there any other question? Let's see. Hmm. Okay, so for now I don't see any questions. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you very much for supporting me, and always um, and spending your lunchtime with me today. So if you want to know anything, or you want to connect with me, just connect me on LinkedIn or Facebook. And if you want to continue learning, the Green Factor is one of the platforms that I created for me to learn. I always wanted to learn a lot of different things. I love learning, but when I go to courses, a lot of the time the one teaching are not practitioner. So you do get the knowledge, but I wanted to learn more from practitioner, but practitioner don't do classes, so that's why I meet them somewhere else. I learn from them, and then I found out like, hey, this is quite and it's not important lah. It's valuable, so that's why I decided instead of just me learning, I do a live show where we can learn together. So do subscribe to the channel, and also um, join us weekly as we explore a lot of different topics, especially regarding green design and the business of sustainability. So thank you again. See you next week, and as always, have a green week ahead. Bye bye, guys.